Kalahari T20 resuming proceedings this afternoon with a fixture Mozambique taking on Lesotho. Mozambique have won the toss and elected to bat here on a BCA 2 ground. I'm joined once again by Mr. James Moses. We are looking forward to another afternoon of wonderful cricket. Mozambique, of course, having beaten Lesotho in the last fixture, and Lesotho still searching for the first victory of the tournament. You could have an interesting one on the cards, Mr. Moses.
Yes, first, good afternoon to our listeners. Good afternoon, Crab. Yes, it's a couple of things here. There's a lots of positive we have to look forward to take out of this game. For one, Lesotho, we're looking for the first win going into the plate finals tomorrow. And Mozambique have already got one win under the belt. This would be trying to prevent Lesotho from getting their first win of the tournament. Uh, these two teams are basically evenly paused in sense of performance in the tournament, and let's see who come out ahead.
Yes, a good delivery there to begin proceedings by Musa Agnes Temani. Bowling to Oga, one of Mozambique's main batters. Certainly one of their most attacking batters. Big appeal here, given not out. Big swipe taken towards the leg side there. Olga looking for her favorite region there in the wide mid-wicket range.
Yes, Olga has been a very good inspiration for Mozambique. She's been taken to the fight to most of the teams that she had bat against. From the first game of the tournament, which she bat low down the order, to the last few games, she have been promoted. So I think Mozambique is looking for a good start today, Karabo.
Yes, indeed. Be interesting to see how Mozambique goes about this. Having sent Olga up the order for the last few games, I'm sure they have been looking for a more positive start. And that single there is Mozambique's first run of this match.
Yeah, this morning game, Lesotho against Botswana, we see a massive improvement in the Lesotho all-around performance. They managed to post their highest total of the tournament so far, and they're sure they're trying to sneak a win here this afternoon.
Up in the air there, just short of the cover fielder. Ball manages to get past her. Mozambique looking for the two. Olga coming back to the non-strikers end, but keeper goes to the throw goes to the keeper's end, and they manage to come through for two. Yes, Lesotho, if they are to grab their first win of this tournament, they will have to bowl well and field well. They did drop a couple of chances this morning. Missed run out as well. So those are the kind of things they'll have to clean up if they're to get their first victory.
Yes, definitely. That's why this game will be very interesting this afternoon. Um, Lesotho has improved in many segments of the game, sense of the wides, scoring of runs in the first six in the power play, and most of all managed to bat through the 20 overs this morning.
Yes, and that's brings the end of the first over. Lesotho with three on the Mozambique with three on the board. Another quick single attempted here by Mozambique, and they manage to get through. Pitumelo Pelangani here bowling from the golf course end. Hey, Omwegema.
It's 12, not 2. Huh?
It's 12, yeah.
It's 12. That's me this morning. I've been having the same problem.
I grab better. Arun Muluvo there, having a swipe at one outside the off stump for a first delivery. Despicable Pelengani here having fairly decent start to a bowling spell. Right, that one right on the mark down the off stump line.
Lesotho are full of energy. You can hear their chanting again. Hoping to do well in this afternoon's game. Lesotho has a 5-4 field with 5 players on the leg side.
Big appeal there as Irene Muluvo goes across the line. Fortunately, the umpire giving it not out, perhaps thinking it was a bit high.
Yeah, the field place for Lesotho is a short fine leg, a deep square leg, a short mid wicket, and a kind of a small catch in, should I say, short mid wicket, and mid on. On the offside, short third, backward point, short cover, and mid off.
Irene just missing that one, and Pelengani here just narrowly missing the off stump. She seems to have honed in on an area that she thinks will be fruitful for her.
Yes, Lesotho is getting better as the tournament go along.
Yes, it is quite pleasing to see the improvement that these teams show. We do know, as we have mentioned before, that they don't get a lot of exposure in terms of international cricket, and it's good to see that when they do get the opportunity, they are using it to improve their game.
Yes, definitely. We have seen the progress in the tournament so far. Most of the team, even Mozambique, they're batting, bowling, and feeling much better.
Yes, and that was the end of the second over, with 6 on the board for Mozambique. No loss so far. Musa Agnes Tamani to continue. Shortish delivery. Hit hard to cover, but the cover fielder gets a good hand on it and stops it from getting past her.
A big swipe and a miss by Olga. Lesotho is on the mark this afternoon. As I said early on, they're getting better as the tournament go by.
Lovely delivery there from Tsemani. Lesotho really seem to be on the ball here, finding that line there on about off stump. Not giving anything loose to these Mozambican batters here early on.
Olga is finding it a little bit difficult to get the ball away.
Cut away there from Olga, just gets away from the point fielders, running away towards the point boundary. Will the ball win? Slowing down, does pull up inside the boundary. The Mozambican batters managed to come back for 2 runs, considering a third, but the ball is already trickling into the keeper's gloves.
Yeah, this could be one of the downfall for Lesotho. They have to feel they have to feel good good this afternoon in order for them to compete in this game. We all know they have a few problems in the fielding department, but let's hope that they get it right.
Hit towards the leg side there as that ball is slightly leg side. Fine leg fielder chasing. Valiant dive, but the ball wins in the end. First boundary here to Mozambique. Olga looks to be starting on a positive note as we have come accustomed to her.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, Olga is one of the main inspiration for the Mozambique team. She's been actually taking the Mozambique team on her back. We can see the progression of her starting from day one, even to get promoted in the batting order in order for Mozambique to do much better in this tournament.
Yes, fantastic delivery there on about off stump, getting a bit of rise off the pitch to finish the third over there. Positive one for Mozambique, but there's a lot of energy about Lesotho this afternoon. Maybe they might be smelling blood in terms of a first victory.
Yes, I had a brief talk with the captain, and the captain said they have made some minor changes, and they have uh, talked intensely about the things that they need to do right, and they talk also about the intensely about the things that they're doing wrong, and they're really up for the game this afternoon. And I think these two will probably meet each other again tomorrow in the plate game, in the final plate game, third and fourth place.
Yes, Britumela Pelanyani here continuing and just sending that one down the leg side. Something of a rarity in these first couple of overs.
Yes, Lesotho been going in the right direction in sense of the extras they've been bowling. They're getting better, so they have to be careful. They don't fall in the same vein again as they were doing early on in the tournament by giving a lot of extras.
Indeed, Irene Muluva here meeting the delivery from Britumela Pelanyani with a nice straight bat. A good fielding effort there at cover from Musa Agnes Temane. Lesotho seem to be right on top of the game at the moment. 12 on the board after 3.2. An attempted single, yeah. Good awareness there from Olga to be able to take advantage of a bit of leg stuff from the Lesotho keeper.
Yes, Ogo was very aware of the situation and steal a quick single here.
Another warm afternoon here at the BCA Ovals, with Rwanda taking on Botswana on BCA Oval 1. The fixture that James Moses and myself are covering here, Lesotho versus Mozambique. Another hot day in the mid-30s here in Gaborone. Olga seemed to be winding up for a big one there. Just seeing something she recognized, but maybe realized the length wasn't quite there.
Yes, Olga been one of the bright and shining light for Mozambique. I hope she can do something really, really good for her team this afternoon. That one was hit sternly to a deep square by Olga, and they got a single for that. The end of the fourth over.
Yes, no alarm bells going off so far for Mozambique as they haven't lost a wicket.
Yeah. The end of the fourth over. Mozambique 16 without loss.
Yes, it looks like a bowling change here from the university, and Nana Mukachane, who did struggle a little bit with extras this morning, will be hoping to have a better outing. Quite a few wides down the leg side and on the offside she did this morning against Botswana.
Yes, Lesotho is improving in that department, so they have to keep going in the right direction here. Let's hope that she can do much better this afternoon.
Short ball pulled away wide of mid-on, chases on for the mid-on fielder. Olga gets one away and the fielder is going to lose that race. 4 runs again, Olga. Showing exactly why she's been taken in to open the batting, making use of the power play here for Mozambique.
Yes, definitely. This is Olga time. She's been taking it to the Lesotho from the first ball she faced this afternoon.
Yes, and as you had mentioned here, Nana Mkhachane, he struggled a little bit this morning with her lines. And with Olga having hit a boundary and Bigo looking to go after her, she wouldn't want to give her any extras to push that score up. The ball going down leg, but fielder at square leg manages to get a hand on it. Olga looking for the 2, and she goes to push for the second run. Make it comfortably in the end.
Olga is also very nippy on the feet. She's not a small girl, but she's very nippy on the feet. It seems they got her running right in order. Another quick single there by Olga. Olga is motoring Mozambique on their way. Not allowing the Lesotho bowlers to set.
Yes, Irene Muluva now taking some of the action. Nana on her way. Finds a neat line there outside the off stump. Attempted cut there by Irene Muluva.
Welcome again, our listeners, to the BCA Kalahari Women's T20 tournament. With the second round game of Lesotho versus Mozambique at BCA 2.
Yes, this is a dress rehearsal for who will finish third and fourth in tomorrow's final day of this BCA Kalahari T20.
Yes, today's game basically is about win and lost. Mozambique would like to register their second win, and Lesotho hasn't got a win of the tournament so far. They're hoping to get their first win today. We're taking some confidence in tomorrow, third and fourth place.
Yes, I do believe it will be a big positive for Lesotho if they can get that one victory. That one victory can make a huge difference for the confidence of the team. With not that much cricket being played, coming all this way will provide a big boost if one victory can come their way. After 5 overs, 25 for no loss. Mozambique, though, sitting comfortably, not having lost the wicket. Captain Maneo Nyabela has introduced herself into the attack here, possibly looking to take the first wicket for her country.
Yes. Captain of Lesotho, we bowling from the golf course end.
A ball up in the air towards mid-wicket. Valiant dive from the mid-wicket fielder there. Just escapes her. The batters are scrambling back for two. And there's a run-out chance as well. Olga getting off twice in one ball. Valiant effort there from the mid-wicket fielder in the first place to try and take a catch. Olga deciding that 2 runs was on and she had to scramble and put a dive in on the striker's end to get home safe there. All action, Mr.
Yes, there was a lot going on there. Valiant attempt by the short mid-wicket, and Olga, again, be aware of the game situation. Steal a second run there. What an inspiration for the Mozambique team. Olga strike that very firmly again to deep square. There's a cover on the leg side there. That is one of Olga's favorite spot. You can see Lesotho put some thought into this field setting, in particular in this game against Mozambique.
Yes, Manel just sending that one down the leg side. Sure, she will be thinking that maybe she can target the stumps here, as mentioned on so many occasions that hitting the stumps on these wickets seems to be the way to go. That one getting away from her as well. Lesotho will do well here to just keep itching away and trying to plug those extras down game by game. Of course, they can't go from conceding 50 to conceding 0.
No, baby steps is order of the day. But they have to get it right. In order for them to have in order for Lesotho to have a chance in this game, Mozambique has to be held between 70 and 75 runs. Lesotho haven't scored many in the tournament so far. The highest score was 53 in the morning game against Botswana. So they know what their average is. So they have to try to restrict Mozambique to as less run as possible. The least runs they have to chase is the better for them, knowing that they average just over 30 per match.
Very true. It will be interesting to know what kind of score Mozambique is looking at in this match. I mean, we already played Lesotho once. Of course, knowing what Lesotho's high score of the tournament is thus far. The approach so far does seem to be bearing fruit, in the sense that they haven't lost a wicket, and it will allow them in the latter stages to make use of that and maybe play with a bit more freedom.
Yes, definitely. Lesotho seems to be giving these extras. Lesotho have to stem this flow. It could be dangerous for them in the latter part of the game here.
Oh, chance there and taking at cover. Irene Muluva just pops that one to a cover fielder and Tsemani. Musa Agnes Tsemani taking a roll forward. Looks like she juggled it a little bit and it managed to stick in her hands. First wicket down here for Lesotho.
Yes, that was a beautiful catch there.
Christina, relaxa outra para a bola. Umpire, after over, I need change pads. Broken. Okay.
Yes, this brings Christina Fernando Magaya to the crease to join Olga. Lesotho bouncing here after picking up the first wicket. Nothing like a great piece of fielding to give everyone a lift on the field. Lesotho will be looking for more success, hoping to pull out the first victory, as you have said, in this tournament.
Yes, Fernando has been doing quite okay for Mozambique as well. It seems like Mozambique have their top batters in the top order today. There's no mix. A change today.
Popped up in the air again. Drops just short of the fielder. And surprise single here, catching the batter at the striker's end off guard, but no alarms there as they both make it safely to the other side.
Yes, Christina hit that ball and seems to fell asleep after that. Olga, as usual, with her game awareness, pushed and managed to steal a single here off of the misfield.
Yes, after picking up the wicket here, Lesotho on their toes, all encouraging, despite maybe not quite starting as well as they would have wanted. Now have a window into this Mozambican batting lineup.
Yes, it's a start. I hope that they can continue from here. They have to cut down on the extras. As we know, they've been struggling with that throughout the whole tournament. And after the power play.
Yes, after the power play here, Mozambique sitting at 34 for 1. Looking at any field changes that Lesotho might be adjusting after the power play here. They do have a deep sweeper out on the offside. They have just sent fine leg back, and they do have a, let's say, a hanging long one, not quite on the boundary.
Yes, I think. Fernando managed to get that down to fine leg for a single. What I see here is Mozambique has make a change to the batting order, and they already have a game plan in mind. They're thinking they can bat Mozambique out of this game. I think they are already taking into consideration Mozambique hasn't been doing too well in the batting department. So they are probably trying to get as much as they can runs on the board so they can put Lesotho under pressure here, Karabo.
Yes, indeed. Lesotho, yeah. I don't think they'd be feeling too down on how things have gone so far. Only looking to reduce maybe the amount of extras they have bowled. Although Mozambique haven't quite gotten all the way away from them.
Yes, Karabo, what I'm looking at, yeah, already 34 in the first 6 overs. Lesotho has scored the highest total. It's just 18 runs more than that. Basically 19 runs more than that. But unless Lesotho is going to pull off a stunner here when they go to bat.
Oh, strong shot there, over cover from Olga. As good a cover drive as we'll see. Flew through cover, all the way to the boundary. Olga seems to be on one this afternoon. Recognizing the fuller length delivery, whizzing it past cover's ears and beating the backupping fielder. Fantastic shot.
Now, Olga is not wasting time here.
Yes, Olga not wasting time. She's definitely not shy, as we have seen in the past couple of days. Anything in her half, definitely going hard.
Yes, definitely.
Looks like that strong shot there unsettling the bowler a little bit as she sends that one well wide.
It is a promising start for Mozambique. So it's Nana bowling to Olga here from the university end. And that's another extra. It's another extra, another one on the board for Mozambique. Nana need to get her line right here before things get away from them.
Yes, she's bowling to an Olga who looks to be in fine touch this afternoon. Having gotten a couple of boundaries away. So the bowler is nervous about pitching it in her arc again.
That was a better ball by Nana. Olga just steered that into the offside. And Nana into Olga again, and she flushes at that and get that down to deep extra cover and get a single here.
Yes, a very fruitful over there for Mozambique. Nana there, Mkachane. Struggling a little bit in terms of a line and length, releasing the pressure on Mozambique, who have moved along nicely to 44 for 1 after 7 overs. Lesotho Thai finding it tough going. Having picked up the 1 wicket, they surely would have hoped for another one to follow, but Mozambique looking to rebuild well after the setback.
Yes, Olga hasn't slowed down, even though the fall of a wicket. She's still going strong. I think Mozambique have a total in mind here at probably 100 runs or more. Trying to put the game out of the reach of Lesotho here today.
Looks like there's a bit of a delay here with Olga just getting a bit of repair work done on our padding, it seems. Look to have been inhibiting her running quite a bit. Maybe we might see her flying a bit more down through the wickets now.
Yes, Olga is very small in stature. So I think the pads that she was wearing was a little bit too big. I think they're trying to find a proper size for her, and she's been doing a lot of running also. And the pads doesn't seem to be holding up. I don't know if it's a broken strap, but the repair has been done, and they're ready to continue now. The captain from Mozambique is back, continuing a spell from the Gulf Coast end, bowling to Olga.
Yes, all girls look good so far this afternoon. Sent down the leg side. She manages to get a bit of bat on that. Not the greatest timing, but there is protection out in the deep for Lesotho.
Yes, the game is going along pretty well for Mozambique. Lesotho has to try to steer their way back into this game now.
Again scooped up on the leg side. Two fielders getting underneath it, and it escapes from the mid-wicket fielder. Another chance put down here by Lesotho. Christina Fernando Magaya here getting a reprieve. Captain Maneo Nyabela getting away with a full toss, but almost getting the reward of a wicket off that one. Olga stepping right across the line of that one, playing it towards the square leg regions. Square leg does dive, get a hand on it. Swept up by the deep fielder.
Yeah, Lesotho has been putting effort in the field. We see a lot of diving to try to save the ones and twos. This one was in vain. Anyway, Olga still managed to get a single. Another wide by Maneo. Lesotho cannot afford to be giving these extras away. Remember, every wide that they bowl is an extra ball. And when you score off of that extra ball, it's also extra run. Can't afford to give away runs that easily.
A good return there after that wide delivery from Maneo. Captain, I'm sure she'll be eager to lead the way here for her team. Mozambique having only lost one wicket, but Lesotho themselves would be kicking themselves for maybe missing a couple of opportunities that they could have made inroads into this batting lineup.
Yes, definitely. A few half chances here that could have been taken, and who knows or what could have happened. Lesotho need to get themselves together here before this game get away from them. Here's Maneo now bowling to Fernando.
Pushed up on the offside. Big appeal and given by the umpire. A big swipe outside the off stump by Christina Magaya, and Maneo, as we mentioned, she will be looking to inspire her team, and she manages to do so, getting the outside edge of Christina Magaya, and Lesotho have picked up their second scalp.
Yes, she's been persistent. She is a mix over a few wides, but that one was on target outside the off stump. And Fernando flashed and missed and get an edge, and the wicketkeeper did the rest.
Yes, and a lot of enthusiasm being shown by Lesotho here. They seem to appreciate every single wicket that they do take.
Yeah, I think they should. I hope that I think that they will try to stem the flow now. We know Mozambique batting order is not very long. So once they get a couple of wickets, they could be into the bowlers.
Yes, Fernanda Linda Zavala coming to the crease here to face an on-fire Maneo Nyabela. Some jokes going around the Lesotho field there. They're in quite high spirits, having picked up that wicket. Still the big wicket of Olga though sits on the non-striker's end.
Another chance again that was hitting the the missed opportunity went down there again for for Lesotho.
Yes, indeed. Chances coming here for Lesotho. And they are happening to put them down, unfortunately for them. Fernanda Zavala just escaping there on her first delivery. Very fortunate lady.
Yeah, Lesotho can't keep doing that. You only catches win matches. If you keep on putting down those opportunities, they end up costing you at the end of the day.
Yes, we talk about learning points all the time, as that is the end of the 8th over. The score on 50 for 2. We do talk about the importance of taking your chances at any level of cricket.
Yes, definitely. Mozambique will be probably trying to score the highest total of the tournament here also today. I don't think they have scored 100 yet, but they're halfway there. They're 50 for 2 off of 8 overs.
Yes, Retsepile Limema, the new bowler, coming from the university end. And Fernanda Zavala on strike for her second delivery.
First delivery was met with a straight bat. Yeah, Mozambique is doing quite well. 50 after the first 8 is much better than what they were achieving during the beginning of the tournament.
Yes, played away to the leg side there by Fernanda. Cleaned up there on the deep square leg boundary by the captain Manel. Played over the offside there by Olga. Chase is on. Considering a second run, but deciding against it. Olga here playing with a level of freedom that we have seen throughout the tournament.
Yes, Lesotho has to get Olga out here. Olga is the one that is basically motoring the Mozambique's total. She hasn't been stopped so far yet. They need to get rid of her in order for them to restrict Mozambique to a respectable total. You can see the Lesotho team is still upbeat. They're still talking, they're still cheering. That's another one for Mozambique. Fernando hit that one through mid-wicket and managed to get a single there.
That's Pitsepile Limema there, just dragging that one wide outside the offside.
Olga put a firm bat on that again. Strike that to mid-off. That was a good feeling by Lesotho. Olga seems to be just relaxing, going along here. It's a plain miss by Olga. And that's the end of a next over. Mozambique is still on the way after the 9th over.
don't meet you. Check.
Mozambique is 55 for 2. Sure, Mozambique will be very happy with their approach and very happy where they are at now in this stage of the game. It's a better showing overall from the previous game. It's a change of bowling again from the Gulf end. It's a new bowler for Lesotho. Isabella. Sorry, it's Butumelo. Butumelo is bowling back into the attack from the Gulf Coast end. And that was a straight ball, and that was hit by Fernando. Down to fine leg. And Mozambique managed to get another run here. Butumelo to Alga now. This could be some fireworks here. Now I'll go strike that straight to square leg. Try for a quick single there. That was a good feeling, and they decide on it. Butumelo into Alga. And Alga smashed that through mid-wicket. Is a chase here on the deep square leg. Are they coming back for 2? Yes, they're coming back for 2 quite easily. And another 2 added to the Mozambique score. Mozambique is doing this quite freely now. The runs are coming on a regular basis. Butumelo to Olga, and Olga hit that through extra cover. There's a chase by the captain. Well field, and they're back for the second run. That is good cricket all around. Very good cricket all around. Lesotho have to stem the flow of these runs now. They have to try to keep Olga quiet. Butumelo, Lesotho into Olga again. Olga swings again through mid-wicket. This time they have a fielder, a deep fielder. They managed to get a single. At the end of the halfway mark, the Limima is going to continue from the university end. Olga will be facing Alimina, bowling to Alga. And Alga smashed that. There's a cover there at deep square. They managed only to get one run here. Alga is really making this game very simple. Scoring just about a run a ball from the last 2 overs. Lesotho need to get a breakthrough here. As Fernando played that ball to short mid-wicket. There's no run. Lamina from the university end. Into Fernando again. That was met with a straight bat, and they steal a quick single here. Olga game awareness seemed to be showing right throughout the Mozambique innings. She keep taking these quick singles and looking for the small mistakes in the Lesotho team. Yes, and there's a wicket. There's a breakthrough here. Caught down the leg side. Olga made a swipe of that down the leg side and was caught. And that is the end of Olga for Mozambique. There's a breakthrough here for Lesotho. I think a welcome breakthrough. Olga been causing some disturbances in the Lesotho team. That wicket is well welcomed by the Lesothos. So it was a good performance by Olga, opening the batting and take her team to the midway point. How much Olga make? 30? 33 of 36. That was a good wicket for Lesotho. Get Olga caught behind. Olga got 33 runs from 36 balls. The new batsman in for Mozambique is Antonio. Abilina Antonio, the new batsman for Mozambique. Yes, after 11th over, Mozambique is 63 for 3. Lesotho is running the changes here again. Nana was bowling from the university end a few overs ago. Now she's changed to the golf course end. And she will be bowling to Fernando. Nana to Fernando. Fernando played a good shot there down to square leg, and they picked up a single. Lesotho seems to be getting a bit of push in this game after getting the valued wicket of Olga. That one was hitting the pad. There was a loud appeal. Not out, said the umpire. Yeah, Nana seems to be on target. Nana to Fernando. Our next swipe, what we call a French cut, down to fine leg, and they managed to get a single again. Nana is doing quite well for herself after a bowling change from the university end to the golf course end. Sito seems to be getting some momentum now. Oh, that's a commentator's curse. That's a wide there by Nana. can hear the cheer for Nana. Come on, Nana. Come on, Nana. You need to get another wicket. And that was hit firmly to square leg. And that was a good feel. Good feel by the Lesotho player. The game has just come alive now after that quick wicket. And Nana seems to be bowling very well now. Nano to Fernando. It was a firm hit to short mid-wicket. There's no runs. Karabo, the game just seems to come alive after the wicket of Olga here.
Yes, of course, Olga being a big wicket here for Lesotho to get. They will be feeling like they can now make some proper inroads into this Mozambican batting lineup. Namukachani going in. A big appeal once again, that one seeming a bit high. But spirits are up here in the Lesotho camp.
Yes, definitely. There was a good over by Nana. You can hear the Lesotho. Their voice is up. Seems to have a little bit of momentum on their side now. You could hear from the supporters outside. Let's go, Nana.
Yes, that brings the end of the 12th over. Mozambique is 66 for 3. Mosatsamani here. Take over from the university end.
Ball to Fernando. They managed to scramble for a quick single at backward point. Now we have action on both sides here. Mozambique is still motoring along, still getting the ones and twos, and Lesotho seems to be getting some momentum there after the wicket of Olga. Fernando is doing a good job, strike that to mid-wicket, he's heading for the boundary. Oh, and that's 4 runs. A very good shot by Fernando there.
Yes, a fantastic shot. Agnes Damani just string on the legs there, and Fernando expertly put away off her legs. Great timing. Well controlled shot as well there.
Yes, Fernando seems to be picking up where Olga left off. She was being quiet early on. Then again, strike to short mid-wicket this time. It was field. Then Nando straight to mid-wicket again. That's good cricket all around.
There's Musa Agnes Tamani there, looking to come back after that early boundary in the over. Outside edge here. Chases on for the short third man fielder. Manages to hold it in, and Mozambique are chancing their arm with the second run and just managed to get home.
That's the end of the 13 over. Mozambique is 73 for 3 after 13th over. There's a change from the golf course end again. The captain is back. Maneo.
Just the skipper Manel here coming in, looking to do a bit more damage to this Mozambican batting lineup.
To Moani.
Big shot here, going towards long off. There is protection out in that region. The fielder does come around, keeping it down to 1 run. It's a nicely lofted stroke there. Nice to see a nice straight bat shot. Abelina Muyane. Classic cover drive there through the cover. Some width provided by the bowler and Fernanda Zavala with a classic cover drive. What we love to see, Mr. Moses.
Yes, there's nothing better than when you see a right-hander bend their knees and put that through the extra cover. That was a very, very good stroke by Fernando there.
Yes, indeed. She got a nice stride out to that wide delivery and managed to get the full face of the bat to it, and it's raced away despite there being a sweeper on the offside. Attempted the same stroke there, but just slightly mistiming that one.
Another 2 runs there. Moani. Yeah, Maneo is bowling to Moani again. And that was a lusty drive through the offside. I was trying to, the midfielder, the fielder on the offside, deep mid off, missed that one. It's 4 runs again.
Yes, another lovely shot down the ground there. Challenging the fielder all the way, but the fielder just loses the battle with the ball. Some very confident shots are being played here by Mozambican batters with these pitched up deliveries.
Yes, we thought Lesotho was back in the game after the fall of Algo's wicket, but these 2 batters, Fernando and Moani, seems to be taking charge. Another sort of slug sweep here, down to fine leg.
Yes, Fernanda Zavala and Albelina Muani looking very positive despite losing the wicket of Olga. They seem to be taking the bull by the horns and trusting themselves to get the score moving right along.
Yes, definitely.
That brings the end of the 14th over. Mozambique moving along nicely here at 84 for 3. I would say Mozambique are in the ascendancy at the moment despite the loss of Olga.
Moani picked that up and struck that through mid wicket. 4 runs. Mozambique is making this look very easily at the moment.
Yes, indeed. Great confidence being shown here by the Mozambican batters. Great cheers coming from the Mozambican dugout as Abelina Muyani has come in along with Fernanda Zavala, and they're looking very positive. Lesotho may be missing a trick here by not sending some protection out as Mozambique are starting to gain quite a bit of momentum.
Yes, maybe it should prank a feeling change here. These teams don't seem to put a lot of protection. Seems to always be hovering just around the 30-yard mark. That was a wide. Just another wide again. To give a chase there by a short third man. Lesotho is not doing themselves any justice here. The extras are piling up here. The game is slightly getting away from the Lesotho team. They need to get themselves together for the last few overs here at the innings.
This one goes up in the air towards point, just out of the fielder's reach. Mozambique again will be looking for the second run. A bit of confusion here, but the throw goes to the wrong side. Still a chance and missed by the keeper. The two batters there almost had a handshake in the middle of the crease, and all is well that ends well. At this moment with Mozambique, with all the momentum, that would have been quite disastrous.
Yeah, not only the momentum, the luck also.
Yes, they have all the momentum and all the luck, it seems like, at the moment.
So it's another wide. Lesotho is not helping themselves here.
Yes, Richard Pile Limema. Under pressure here. Sometimes bowlers do get under pressure, and that's when you start to see those wide balls going.
Yes, true. The game is not going your way.
Struck here into the
shot
air.
in the air again. Oh, that was a good catch in cover there.
Seems to be a pause in play here as umpires need to check. Probably if the fielder did manage to take that catch cleanly.
It looks like she was in control. That ball was catch just above her shoulder.
Yes, maybe we might not have the best angle as she did fall down on the ground. Not sure what happened there.
The ball didn't bounce out. She was still in full control. She was still in full control of the ball. I think that's the rule. Yes, and I think that's the correct decision. The fielder take that ball above her head, and she fell. It wasn't any fumble. She fell to the ground, and then she rested the ball on the ground. She's still in full control.
Yes, indeed, and that's the fourth wicket down for Mozambique as Abelina Muyane has to go back to the dugout after deliberation there by the umpires. They adjudge they're out. A slight peg back for Mozambique after a few good overs.
Yes, but Lesotho will welcome that wicket. It's been not such a good last 3 overs for them. Vale, Moyani, how much he made? Vale, Moyani, how much? The last batsman. Yeah, last batsman, how much?
12 of 10.
Thank you.
Yes, and that fourth wicket for Lesotho, bringing the number 6 batter here for Mozambique, Isabel Christina Chuma.
It was a good effort by Moyani. 12 runs from 10 balls.
Isabel immediately sending that one down the ground with mid on and mid off up. So some real estate behind the bowler's head. Manages to pick up 2 runs on the first delivery.
Yes, the new batter, Isabella. First ball, she hit that through mid off for 2 runs.
Big
And that
shot there
was-
towards the leg side, and that is flying away to the mid-wicket boundary. Isabella Christina Chuma not here to play around. Immediately she's come in, and she has seen a couple of balls that she recognizes, and has expertly put that one away into the vacant leg side. No one patrolling the boundary on that side, and as you have mentioned, Mr. Moses, Lesotho might be missing a trick here with in terms of protecting the boundary, since Mozambique have picked up a bit of momentum. The last thing Lesotho want is for boundaries to start going.
Yes, a lot of the teams have been doing that. They don't have the maximum amount of protection outside after the power play. I don't know why.
She goes again, and once again in the same area. Isabella Chuma has come in, and she's not here to mess around. She has been sitting in the dugout and saying, well, I feel like this is a bunch of lollipops and I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Yes, definitely. Mozambique been on the front foot, so it gave her a free flow to come in and take the attack to Lesotho. That's what happened when you're ahead of the game, Karabo.
Yes, indeed. With wickets in hand now, the tactic for Mozambique now with 100 on the board. 103 here after 15 overs. Mozambique are well on the charge. And they feel that with the 6 wickets they have in hand, they can begin to chance their arm here with 5 overs to go.
Yes, definitely. There is no reason for them to hold back now. Another change of bowler. Captain, I think this is our final over. He's back out from the golf course end. Maneo, the captain, trying to extend the flow of runs here. Trying to get a wicket or two to stem the flow of runs. To be bowling to Fernando. And that was strike to mid-on for a single. Mozambique have taken charge of this game for the last 5 overs. The last 5 overs they've been scoring over 7 runs and over. Aneho again. Oh, that was a close call there. That was a close call there. Isabella made a big swipe at that, and that just missed the off stump by a wink. Aneho again from the golf course end. Then again, a flash and a miss, but it's a wide. So Lesotho is not helping themselves here again with all these extras.
Yes, indeed. Lesotho bowlers here under pressure. Mozambique are not taking a step back. Swung away towards the leg side once again. Will drop short of the long on fielder.
Yes, Isabel seems like she has clear instructions. That ball with guide was steered to short fine leg by Fernando. There's no runs there. Isabel seems to have straight instructions here. Go with everything. And she's actually succeeding doing it. Here we go again, strike 2. Fernando hit that one to deep mid off. And they picked up another run.
Big swing towards the leg side here. Straight into that short mid-wicket fielder. Well stopped. That was travelling. But fielder did not move out of the way. Got the body in the line. And that's the kind of sacrifice you want from your teammates in a tough time like this.
Yes, definitely. I hope it's not too little too late. They have flowed a couple of chances. Lesotho. I hope this doesn't come back to haunt them.
Yes, indeed. And Mozambique still moving nicely here at 107 for 4 after 16 overs. Lesotho, though, for as much as things are going against them at the moment, their spirits are still quite up.
Yeah, they're very upbeat. They're very upbeat. They have to. They're trying to get a win under their belt here.
Yes, Nana Mukachani here, coming in from the university end. Hello to Fernanda Zavala. Starts her over well with one pitched up outside the off stump and a swing and a miss from Fernanda.
That's a wide by Nana. Yeah, she's been doing well from the golf course end. This is the second time she had made a bowling change to a different end. That was a swipe, I think that got the inside edge. And another run to Mozambique and another run to Fernando. Mozambique is still motoring on. Already have the highest score of the tournament. Maybe try to add the next 30 or 40 runs to this. And there was a swing by Isabel, dump to deep square. You only get one for that. Nana has to be careful.
Yes, indeed, she does have to be careful because Mozambique have come with quite a very positive mentality, it seems, into this game today. That one goes straight up in the air. Fielder chasing it backwards. Drops just out of reach of her. Maybe the sun getting in the way there. She wasn't able to get her hands up and execute the catch.
Flashed it again. Straight. Well bowled by Nana. Well bowled by Nana. And that is the back of Isabel. Isabel came in with one intention in mind, to score as many as she could. But that is the end. That's another wicket. That's the fall of the fifth wicket for Mozambique.
Yes, the end of that exciting partnership that was carrying on here by Mozambique. Isabel Cristina Chuma there came in with one mission. I would say her team will be very happy with her contribution to the cause, moving the score along quite nicely.
Yes, definitely.
And that is a very welcome wicket here for Lesotho. After that momentum that Mozambique had picked up, they've done well here to peg them back a little bit. Which brings to the crease the left-handed Rosalia Heong.
Only if it wasn't for the boundary balls and some of these extras, Lesotho would have been right in this game. But that's the past. Let's look ahead. And I hope that Lesotho can further try to restrict Mozambique. And then make a go of whatever Mozambique. There's a very good ball by Nana again, and at the end of the 17th over.
It's good to see the two sides battling here. Mozambique wrestling the momentum away, and Lesotho saying to Mozambique that you can't have it all your own way. Fighting back. Good energy is being shown by two teams here, even though they haven't been the two most winning teams of the tournament so far. But the competition is still very strong. At the end of the 17th over, we are 111 for 5. Limema here to bowl another over here from the golf course end.
Triple wonder, Karabo. You're very. What should I use? Sometimes it's triple one, you have to put your feet up.
Yes, there was an old international umpire who used to hop on one foot, saying both feet can't be on the floor when the score's on 111. Remember here starting her over with a wide, which once again Lesotho a bit guilty of holding quite a few extras.
Yes, that doesn't help at all. Lemima. He hasn't done too badly in the university end. There was a close call there for another wide. It's trying to howl through the over. I don't know if they have been told that they are behind time. But that's good to see the urgency of the game. Oh, flash and a miss again. Just missed everything, included the wicket keeper. Lemima could try to get a wicket here for their team to help stem the flow of runs. Mozambique is motoring around quite easily. And that's a wide. One got away from here, got away from her for a bit. Lesotho is facing an uphill battle here. With chip 1 for 5 after 17 over. And that been struck to mid-wicket, and they managed to steal the second run here. The field not being attentive. We've seen that a few times during this innings, that Mozambique steal a run or two. Oh! Lemina finally get the breakthrough here. I think she richly deserved that. She's been working hard all afternoon. And Mozambique have just lost their 6th wicket.
Yes, Mozambique, they're losing their first 6th wicket, the 6th wicket there. Umpire Dale having no hesitance in lifting his finger. The old adage of bowl full and straight, working for Lesotho on this occasion. Lesotho giving a big fight back after Mozambique looked like they would be running away with it a while ago.
Yes, but that is still a tall total for Lesotho. But we never know. Maybe they'll find some inspiration to try to make a value chase at that total. The new batter for Mozambique is Angelica Felipe.
Yes, Angelica Felipe here to join Rosalia Young at the crease. Still some work to do here for Mozambique. What type of score do you think they'll be looking at right now, Mr. Moses?
Yeah, for the next 2 overs, maybe 130. They're really ahead, way ahead of the highest total so far in the tournament. 130 will be staying Lesotho in the face very violently. Malima again, another extra. When she do get the ball on target, she do causes some problems, but the inconsistency is costing her team. That's a miss again. As I said, once she get in target, she do cause a little bit of worries for the Mozambican. But on so many occasions, a couple of balls that she strayed down the leg side, outside the off stump.
Full toss there. Pulled away towards the square leg region. Square leg comes around. Does manage to pull that one in, and a couple of runs here to Mozambique.
And that's the end of another over. How many overs? 18. Maneo, what are figures bowling for Lesotho? And Nana? Nana? As a new bowler coming in from the... there seems to be a mix-up here. The batter managed to get back into the crease. And there's a wide.
There's a wide first ball here from Bitumelo Pelenyane, who's taken over there from the university end. A little bit of a mix-up, but Rosalia Young just managing to get back to her crease there.
Yeah. One of our favorite, a left-arm batter. I see many of those. We always welcome them when they come. Just another wide by Lesotho.
Yes, indeed. Bitumelo Pelenyane will do well here to reduce the wides, as this is crunch time now in terms of the time in the game, and I'm sure her teammates are looking to get off the field after a long day out here. Another double header here in the BCA Kalahari T20. Seem to be celebrations. Not too sure what has transpired there. Looks like a bump ball. Maybe a couple of the fielders just missing that.
Even a new batsman was just about to the field. Yeah, we're in the 19th over of the Mozambique innings.
Bit of a hesitation, but the batters do manage to get through for a single, as the middle fielder is quite deep.
Angelica is facing. Botemelo is bowling back again from the university end. There's a wide again. Another extra run handed to Mozambique.
Yes, Lesotho operating with, again, only 2 fielders outside the inner ring. Big appeal there, and given by the umpire. The bowler seemed to not quite have an appeal, but there was a big appeal there from the wicketkeeper, and umpire just in there, having no doubt, seemed to hit on the full, right on about off stump, middle on off stump, and touched out by the umpire. Mozambique do lose their 6th wicket.
Yes, Botemelo get a breakthrough there for Lesotho.
Yes, seeing the back of Angelica Felipe Salomao there, looking to go big on the leg side. As I mentioned, there is big vacant spaces in the outfield. And her eyes lit up when she saw that one, flighted up. It might have just dipped on her and it went under the bat. LBW given.
Yes.
It brings to the crease Amelia Lucas Mondondo. Here to face Pitumela Pelangani, who should be feeling in high spirits after that wicket.
There's another wide there. Handed to Mozambique. All these extra runs are shows welcome by the Mozambican. Botemelo, University end again. That was struck a bit firmly.
It's fantastic shot down the ground there. It's classic as you like it. Good old straight drive. Probably deserved more runs, but fielder coming around to keep it down to 1 run.
Yes, you never get bored of those drives. When you hit a ball straight down the ground, it's very pleasing to the eye. And that's the end of the 19th over. Mozambique is 124 for 6. Sorry, 124 for 7 after 19th over. There's another bowling change again for Lesotho.
That's middle. Change of bowler. Right arm coming over. Change of bowler. Shirt number 25.
I think Musa is back from to bowl the last over from the golf course end. There's still a quick one. It could be a run out. Another missed opportunity went down the drain there again for Lesotho. How many of these opportunities Lesotho is gonna let pass by? Yeah, one too many. That's why the score is 124.
Better change of action. Bowler coming round. 5 balls to come.
Another wide again. Wide again by Musa.
Yes, Lesotho will be looking to finish well here. As we've seen in the tournament so far, when a left-hand batter does come into the crease, bowlers do tend to struggle a bit more with their lines.
As we know, left-hand batters are very special. Musa seems to be getting it so wrong now. Seems a bit confused. Now there's a left-hand batter at the wicket. Maybe she should just try around the wicket instead of coming over. Maybe that would help. She seems to make some adjustment in her running up. Come a bit wide of the crease. And another wide again. It didn't make a difference here. the amount of contributions that Mozambique is getting here from the Lesotho. It's basically charity here. Too many extras. Too many extras. If it wasn't for all these extras, imagine where Lesotho would have been now. Maybe 60 or 70.
Yes, that is true. A lot of learning points here for Lesotho as they play in this Kalahari T20 tournament.
Right ball.
Another contribution again, another wide. So look like she's a bit frustrated not getting the ball on line now. Well, these are free runs. Mozambique. And there's another wide again.
Yes, Musa really struggling here with the line towards the left-hander. Something that we did suspect would happen, as these ladies wouldn't have faced too many left-hand batters.
Better change of action.
She finally make a change. Come around the wicket. I think this will help. Well, I hope it would help. Get a more accurate line. Oh, that didn't help one bit. I think Musa is actually tired.
There's maybe some fatigue going into it here. This has been quite a grueling tour in terms of the double headers. A lot of these ladies, as you say, wouldn't be used to getting so much action, so much time on the field, and may be feeling the effects of the last few days, and this being the second game of the day.
Yes. Yeah, she finally get one right. A flash and a miss. And you can hear the round of applause. Finally get one in line. That was hit firmly to square leg. They're trying for two here. They're going to try to make two. They're coming back. It seems to be some mix up here. Yeah, they're asking her to throw the ball, but she's still running with it. Finally, she throws it into the wicketkeeper's end. Musa seems very exhausting here. I think she already have 11 ball over, 12 ball over. I could see her hands and hips. Seems to be very exhausted.
Better change of action. Right arm coming over.
That will hit the square leg and take a quick single there. Musa been bowling for a while now. Still have 2 ball left for the Mozambican innings. She's trying to finish off this innings here with 2 good balls. It's very, very frustrated for Musa at getting the ball on line. And that was smack to mid wicket. Here for 4.
Yes, a bad over here for Musa Tsemane. Going even worse as Rosalia Hyong finally getting something she recognizes and smashing it away to the vacant mid-wicket boundary. Again, Lesotho missing a trick here in the end over and not having any protection out on the leg side. The leg side, of course, a very natural swing for most batters as they're looking for boundaries.
Yes, in particular for left-handers. They seems to cherish that with that flowing swing on the leg side there. The last ball of the Mozambican innings. Another swing again. He's bringing a quick one. And that's the end of the 20 overs. I think Lesotho will be happy to get off the field. It's been a very trying time for them in this game here. A lot of extras, a couple of mistakes here and there, missed field, drop catches. But they're sure they will be welcome this end of this first half of the 20 overs.
Hey, bro, I'm busy here on my phone, bro.
No, it's alright. Take your
It's
time.
going crazy.
Take your time. Valley. Yeah, for
Zelka. Tijustificar mngani wanga manje swi
Bowler, set number 3. Set number 3. Away from you. Away. Again. That's too late. Better. Right arm coming over. 6 balls to come. Play.
BCA Kalahari T20 Women's Tournament here. Lesotho with the task of chasing down Mozambique's total. A nice warm afternoon here in Gaborone. A couple of good deliveries to start here from Laura Francisco Chipanga. Unfortunately, the keeper misses that one for a couple of byes. So he won by to start the scoring for Lesotho. 138 is the score that Mozambique managed. 8 wickets down they did get. Doing well. They were kept positive throughout their innings there in Mozambique. And now the question shall be asked of Lesotho, can they go one better than the score that they got in the morning, where they managed to cross 50 for the first time in the tournament?
Well, they don't have a choice, Karabo. Don't have a choice. 138. Staring them in the face. I think they should make a value effort at it.
Yes, indeed. Progress is a slow process, but Lesotho might be dreaming big, yeah. Getting their first win of the tournament could be a possibility if they execute well. But this is a brilliant start here from Laura Francisco Chipanga, getting that ball on a length there, just outside the off stump, and all the batter can do is put it down with a solid block.
Yes, Laura has been good for Mozambique. We see that she had some good spells during the tournament, and I'm sure she is hoping to put one here today to help Mozambique. Lesotho seems like they have a quiet start here. Let's have a look. What do you think, Karaba? You think they're going to attempt this total, or are they going to look for improvement?
Played away on the leg side there, a slightly shorter ball that didn't bounce too high, but Lesotho starting very well here with Sepang Kabo managing to get that away to the vacant mid-wicket boundary. A fantastic start here from Lesotho, seeing as how that over has gone now. She has recognized something and has put it away. Maybe Lesotho are dreaming big.
Yes, I think I got my answer. It seems like they're going to make an effort at it. There's no way back. After the first over, Lesotho is 5 without loss. Opening the bowling for Mozambique from the university end is Angelica Felipe.
Yes, Angelica Felipe Salamao, who has been trusted for Mozambique in the tournament. Bowling to Tsepang Kabo here, who did hit the first boundary.
That was a wide.
Tsepang, of course, batting with Mtaba Kubeli. They will be looking to get Lesotho a solid start here, so they can go about chasing this 138 total from Mozambique.
Yes, it's been a bittersweet for Lesotho. They managed to get 8 wickets, Mozambique, and in doing that, they managed to bowl 6.5 overs more. 40 wides, Karabo, 40 wides. They've shouting there. That was hit to short cover, attempt to run, and she was sent back. Angelica.
Yes, indeed, Tsepang Kabo here. Dealing with these good length balls here from Angelica Felipe Salamao. Attempted pull shot there into the leg side, no timing. Another dot ball here.
There's a different contrast to Mozambique opening bats. Mozambique was after mark in the first over. Olga was the one who took the fight to Lesotho. There's a big shout there for outside edge. No, said umpire Justin. And that's the end of the second over. Second over, 6 without loss, Lesotho. Chipanga is going to continue from the Gulf Coast end. That's another wide. Mozambique has to be careful here. They'll be given 40 extras. Have to be careful by not giving back that 40 extras back to Lesotho. Mozambique seems to be in high spirit after scoring 138. It seems like it's going to be a very tall order for Lesotho. But I'm sure Lesotho is going to try to have a go at it.
Yes, indeed. We did see a good, pleasing fight from Lesotho this morning against Botswana. managing the top score of the tournament, and an improvement as the tournament has gone along, which is very heartening to see. Having started bowling in the tournament with over 50 extras in wides, this afternoon they've managed to keep them down to 40. Small increments of improvement will do.
Yeah, small increment of improvement. This morning against Botswana, they managed to keep it down to 26, and they're 14 above that in the afternoon.
Yes, maybe we can attribute that to a little bit of fatigue, as this is the second game of the day. Again, not being used to maybe playing such a jam-packed schedule as you had this week.
Yes, I don't think any team is accustomed to such schedule. What do we call this? Triple back-to-back?
Yes, triple back-to-back with a day rest in between. After resting yesterday, the teams are back again with a double-header today.
The double-header tomorrow.
Yes, a double-header tomorrow, but each team only playing once. The third and fourth place, which will be taking place between these same two sides in the morning, and then the final in the afternoon between Botswana and Rwanda.
That's the over.
That's a very decent over by Chipanga. Lesotho, now after 3 overs, 7 without loss.
Yes, and we do have Angelica Felipe Salomao continuing from the university end. Tsapang Kgabo here taking strike. Yet to pick up a wicket here, Mozambique. Lesotho will be quietly pleased with that.
I'm yet to see what's the plan here for Lesotho. Are they going to make a go at this total, or they're trying to improve? That's a good ball, full and straight. Met to the full face of the bat by Cabo.
Pulled away towards the leg side there. Slightly shorter ball. And Tsapang Kgabo manages to get a boundary here for Lesotho. Big cheers here coming from the Lesotho dugout. Fantastic pull shot there. That's exactly what you want to be doing with any loose deliveries.
Yes, that's a welcome boundary here for Lesotho.
There is protection out in the leg side for Mozambique here, but that fielder was slightly in front of square, and she picked the gap perfectly behind square to get full reward.
So good foul defense here again. What do you think the plans here for Lesotho? Are they trying to improve on their 53 runs this morning? Or you think they're going to have a go at trying to win this game?
Boulder! Well, Mr. Moses, that definitely does some damage to Lesotho's hopes if they have hopes of winning the game today. Tsapang Kgabo just making a mistake and going across that one. Maybe really looking to repeat the dose of earlier in the over where she did get a boundary away on the leg side. And some joy here for Angelica Felipe Salomao as she goes stump to stump and pegs the off stump back.
Yes, the first wicket for Mozambique, trying to stem the flow of the Lesotho, reply to the 138. New to the wicket is Molapo. Marie Malapo.
It's Kananelo Marie Molapo coming into bat here, but still has a thigh pad in a little bit of a tangle. He's coming to join on Tama Kobeli. Their pursuit here of 138, 139 to win.
Molapo have to be careful, she's not timed out here.
Can I have my middle stump umpire? Thank you.
Yes, of course, timed out, something we saw happen to Angela Matthews, which was the first time we ever seen it in international cricket.
It wasn't a good sight.
Guided down to the third man in region here for a first ball. Chases on for the fielder, but the ball should win despite a valiant effort from the fielder there. And the first ball for Molapo, and she manages to get a boundary. Well guided there, waited for the ball and just got some bat to it, beating that short third man fielder.
Yes, we see in the morning game, Molapo was also putting up some resistance against Botswana. And she swept back to backward square there and managed to get a single again. And that's the end of fourth over.
This slow, sir. This slow.
Yeah, 16 on the board here after the fourth over. 16 for 1, having lost their first wicket in that over there, Lesotho. Some positivity coming in immediately with Kananelo Molapo. We did see her bat very positively this morning, Mr. Moses. She did look maybe one of Lesotho's most solid batters.
Yes, she did. She gave some resistance to Botswana this morning. Chipango just seemed to be strained on the leg side there, another wide. As I said, Mozambique has to be careful. Given 40 extras today. Along with 6 overs and 4 balls extra. Chipango is right on the dot. It's a good reply in the previous ball. Chipango holding to Molapo. Yeah, it's a full toss. So Molapo get down the kneel and sweep to mid wicket. There's protection there. And another single for Molapo and Mozambique. I think this is where the fight starts, Karabo, for Mozambique.
Yes, indeed. They will be fighting to try and get all 10 wickets of Lesotho here. They wouldn't want to be spending all 20 overs on the field, but Lesotho has, over the past couple of games, built resilience. Pulled away, slightly short ball. Once again, there is protection out in the deep square leg region. The deep square leg fielder has seemed to be quite an important position in these games that we've seen. But we did see Lesotho miss a trick earlier when Mozambique were batting, and they managed to get a couple of boundaries away in that region, despite the power play having finished.
Yes, yes. It seems like a regular scoring area for this tournament. Back of the square, forward of the square, and mid wicket. I don't know if that is protest to the slowness of the wicket. They're still in a single. There was a misfield, the short cover. And Malapo managed to steal a single here for her team. It's a very that's a wicket. Edge the third man. That attack in the fielder seems to come into play. Since this morning we were asking for that third or second slip, and Mozambique seems to employ that, and they managed to get a wicket. Kabile out for Lesotho, and in comes the captain, Maneo. Lesotho have lost the second wicket. For a score on 18. Chipanga got a second wicket now. Lesotho is 2 down.
A little bit away from you.
Everything is going quite well for Mozambique so far.
Better right arm coming over, one ball to come.
That ball was full and straight, met with a straight bat to short cover, and that's the end of the fifth over. In the fifth over, Lesotho is 20 for 2.
Yes, 20 for 2 after 5 overs here. Lesotho working very hard. Molapo still at the crease.
Felipe is still continuing.
Manages to sweep that one towards the fine leg region. He does get down very quickly and go for that sweep shot.
Yes, that really reminds me of a player that Botswana had in the previous tournament last year, but also played that sweep quite efficient. The captain Maneo is be facing facing Felipe.
Yes, we have seen a promotion in the order here from Captain Manel Manyabela. She did come lower down the order in the earlier match against Botswana. So maybe entrusting herself to go do the job.
Yes, you have to show some intent. Yeah, you can't.
Big appeal on there from Mozambique. While Manel had just gone a bit dozy, didn't know where the ball was, but partner Molapo just calling her through for a single. One leg by.
Yeah, I don't think you can just stand by and lose like that. I think you have to make a valued effort whatever situation is.
Ah,
If you make an effort and you're out for 30, so be it. Once you try to execute your plan, and that was given out. By Justin. Malipo, LBW, ball Felipe. It's the third wicket down for Lesotho. Mozambique is on the way with their defense now. Seems like Mozambique want to make a quick work of this innings, Krab.
Yes, indeed. Mozambique will want to make short work of this. These have been long days, double headers.
Knowing that they're back here tomorrow again to play the third and fourth place in the morning.
Yes, of course, and we'll be hoping to return with some psychological advantage, especially if they do manage to roll Lesotho out here. They will bounce into tomorrow's game, hoping to do it again. With Tumelo Pelanyani here coming to the crease to face the fire here from the Mozambicans.
Can I please have middle?
Ball drift down the leg side. I think it managed to get a touch on the pad. Felipe strikes. Butamela now facing Felipe, coming in from the university end.
Yes, Angelica Filipe Salamao right on the button there. Testing out Butumelo Pelanyani there on the front foot, making sure she's well ready to defend her stumps. This brings an end to the power play. A power play where Mozambique have picked up 3 wickets. 22 is on the board for Lesotho. A long haul ahead for them.
Now Mozambicans at the same stage. Mozambique was first power play 1 to 6 overs. Mozambique was 34 for 1. Lesotho in the first 6 end of the power play is 22 for 3. That's a vast difference. Lesotho is going to have to try to do something here if they're going to make a valued effort. And what a surprise today. Guess who's bowling? Olga.
Yes, you and I haven't seen much of Olga bowling yet in this tournament. It will be interesting to see how she goes about her business.
She was a shining light for Mozambique batting. And that was drive firmly straight back past the bowler. And they managed to pick 2 up.
Yes, looks like we saw an attempted spin for the first time in the tournament from Botswana this morning. Looks like Mozambique have picked a trick, and Olga's attempting some spinners herself.
Yes, why not? You have to try something. That was hit firmly to mid-on. 1 bounce.
Yes, and indeed, for the first time in the tournament, we are seeing the use of a leg spinner.
Yes. Olga is back in action. They can't keep out of the game. She was doing well early on with the bat, and it seems like she wanted to make a break with the ball, which she almost did. That batsman just pushed forward to that short cover. Ball didn't manage to reach her. Olga is attempted ball on caught again. He's attempted run out. He's attempted run out. as the batsman managed to get back in their crease. There was only 1 run. A lot of things seems to be happening when Alga is in play. Even with the bat and now with the ball. That was hit to Powder Square. And no runs once again. That's another successful over. Lesotho only managed to get 3 runs after 7 overs. Lesotho 25 for 3. As I said, Karabo, I wonder what the plans here for Lesotho. Are they trying to do better than they did this morning? Or are they trying to make a game of it? Either or, they still have to try to get some positive from what's going on.
Yes, indeed. If they are trying to do better than they did this morning, they are just about halfway there. Coming in from the university end there, Amelia Mundondo, facing up against the Lesotho skipper Manao Nyabela. Big full toss there, but she doesn't quite manage to get enough contact on it to get any runs. Yes, Lesotho sure will be looking, as we have been saying, to gradually increase and then improve. And if maybe they can beat their score from this morning without getting bowled out, they'll see that as progress.
Yeah, well, I have no problem with that, personally. Progress comes step by step, and they've been doing quite well in that department, posting the highest total this morning of 53, and they're sure they're trying to top that. The captain is fired the miss, and there's a wide again. Both team hasn't been very disciplined in their approach. We have a lot of extras early on today in the first innings, and now we have a few now in the second innings. Amelia Lucas from the UBN seems to be keeping Maneo quiet.
It's well pitched up there, hit in the air, just evading that silly mid-on fielder. Very, very short mid-on there. Just reached a hand out, but couldn't quite get a hand on it.
Yes, we saw a few of those in the Mozambique innings.
Oh, they're just narrowly missing the stumps there. Fantastic delivery from Amelia Mundondo. Manao Nyabela living a bit of a charmed life at the moment.
Yes, definitely. It doesn't seem nothing much is happening from the Lesotho side. As I said, I think the plan is trying to do better than they did this morning.
Driven straight down the ground over the bowler's head. There is a fielder there. Very straight mid-on. Stopping any runs that could have come from that shot. Good positive shot there from the captain.
Yes, and the end of another over. I think that's a maiden. The end of the 8th over. Lesotho 26 for 3. I think we are trying to ask Lesotho to do the impossible now.
Yes, of course, having seen them throughout the tournament, we do know that Lesotho have been struggling a little bit with the batting. continued leg spinners here from Olga as she continues from the Gulf's end.
Yeah, so I think it's safe to say that Lesotho is trying to take this in stages, trying to do much better than they did this morning in the sense of putting some runs on the board, which I'm sure they will be happy in that progress. Olga again outside the off stump, and that was a miss. That was short trek to cover, short extra cover. There's no runs again. Karabo, it's really sad to see that the process in which Lesotho is following here. I don't mind that you try to progress in the tournament, trying to do better and better, but some stage of somewhere, sometime you have to make an effort to try to win a game. I think that will be a little bit more motivating to the team if you make an effort.
To be honest, Mr. Moses, I don't think it is for a lack of effort. Sometimes it can be for a lack of ability. As you say, they probably, maybe out of all these teams, probably play the least cricket. And it can be difficult and overwhelming when you do meet teams that have a bit more experience than you do. Olga here keeping a nice tidy line and length with her leg spinners and completing a very tidy over there.
Yeah, that was quick and sharp by Olga. Olga get through her overs very briskly. In the 9th over, Lesotho is 27 for 3.
There's 27 for 3 here after 9 overs. And continuing here from the UB end, Amelia Lucas Mandondo. Things just going into a little bit of a lull at the moment, Mr. Moses.
Yes, a bit quiet. Mozambique been having the joy.
Slightly shorter ball down the leg side, missed by the keeper, Christina Magaya, but well cleaned up here by Isabel Chuma.
Mozambique been just rallying along the way, keeping things quiet. And there's a losted shot through mid-wicket by the captain. It produced 2 runs for Lesotho. That's a welcome 2 runs for Lesotho. Runs were very scarce in the last couple of overs. The swipe again is a chance here, and it's a ball on caught. Maneo tried to make a swipe at that and hit it in the air, and it was a ball on caught by Butumel.
Yes, as you see the end of the skipper there, Maneo. Amelia Lucas Mandondo getting rewards for her a good line and length. The captain of Lesotho had a good go, but unfortunately her innings comes to an end. Mozambique get a little bit closer as they would be wishing to bowl Lesotho out before the 20 overs.
Yes, surely they're looking forward to do that.
Yes, and the new batter to the crease here for Lesotho, Makopano Mary Botswana, coming in to face the fire here that Amelia Lucas Mundondo is delivering. Mozambican fielders here calling for Morale, looking to encourage each other after a long day here. Broad delivery here, pulled away towards the fine leg region. Isabel Chuma coming around there to do up the cleaning, managing to keep it down to 1. Oh, inside edge there. Finding the inside edge of Bitumelo Pelengani's bat is Amia Lucas Mudondo. Fortunately for her, her inside edge only going onto the pad, avoiding the stumps. At the halfway stage here, Lesotho 32 for 4. Well on their way again to maybe, just maybe, getting to the high score of their tournament. I'll go resume here with a quite accurate leg spinners. What we've seen of Olga here, she does release the ball quite well. She is keeping, maintaining quite a tight line and length, but she's not getting a lot of purchase on the ball. Well pitched up and driven just past the cover fielder there. Well done. Pushing very hard here, these Lesotho batters. That will be hauled in by the deep long off fielder. Very classic drive there from Mokopana Merimba Botswana. Nothing like a good old classic cover drive there, and Olga just over pitching that one. And Makopano just managing to get it to the left of that short cover fielder. Oh, big dive there from the mid-wicket fielder. Having bowled on previous over, Amelia Lucas Mundondo doing her work in the field now. Stopping any extra runs that Lesotho could pick up. Hey, boss, you guys had a fucking fantastic day today, yeah? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Hey, I played myself.
Careful what you wish for, baby.
Yes, bro.
That was a good call.
Olga here, continuing to bowl a nice tight line in length with her leg spinners. So far, the only leg spinner that we have seen from any of the teams here. That one slightly down the leg side, swept into the gap. Despite the ball going all the way to the boundary, Lesotho batters decided not to take a run. That should have been a run completed there by Lesotho. A very odd occurrence there where the ball went all the way to the deep square leg fielder, but the batter's not really moving. Maybe some fatigue now creeping into the batter's minds. Not really feeling like running all those runs, especially with the game as far as it is. Lesotho just having some energy going out of the system. But I would say they'll be well served to keep trying to get runs here.
Yes, definitely.
That was the end of the 11th over, and they find themselves at 35 for 4.
Yes, Lesotho is heading to once again the high score in the tournament. That was well hit to the extra cover. I don't know what was the reason, but they decided not to take a run.
Yes, indeed. 2 balls in a row now. The Lesotho batters, even though the ball has gone well beyond the inner ring, not taking any runs. Coach does not look very happy there in the dugout, and as he should be. Big full toss there. No timing on that one, dot ball.
Doesn't seem like much is going on here. And now with Lesotho is just going through the motions here. Mila Lucas from the university end. Seems to be quietly going about her business.
Yes, Bitumela Pelangani not quite managing to get any timing on shots so far. Amelia Lucas Mundondo doing a good job of keeping a decent line and length. The commentator's curse there as she sends that one down the leg side. And then she immediately comes back to decent lines and lengths. She gets a play and miss there from Pelangani. That's a decent length there outside the off stump. That's another dot ball here to finish the 12th over. 35 on the board here after 12 overs. Going at a steady 3 runs and over. Should they continue this, Mr. Moses, they will end up with 60 on the board, which will be their high score of the tournament so far.
Yes, they should. But it seems like it's been a little bit of confusion whether to take the ones or twos in the previous over. But still, in order for them to get to that highest total in the tournament, they still need to take the singles when it's given to them. We are back with Olga here. Olga seems to be going about her business quietly, undisturbed.
Every time he comes in, he just scores right.
Just the batter here, Makopano Mavotwana, facing up with Olga. Olga just sending that one wide outside the off stump. Umpire Dale just as a stretch of his arms.
Tests now are really it's like a decade in the sun.
It is a long haul.
But he seems to be getting all those 40 overs every day.
Like I made a mistake this morning because I was like, John, we haven't umpired in the Super Games. Because initially, then I came here in the morning because he thought Lesotho was playing this side, that side.
So he came here and then I moved him. Told him to go that side. I didn't know that this side was just going to be sitting here the whole day. They're so lucky. They got 2 short games. Though.
Yeah, but Botswana didn't do too much this morning. Like,
What I'm trying to
still trying to figure out what their plan is. Like,
Yes, once again, a bit of reluctance there from the Lesotho batters to complete the runs. Even though these balls are, some of them are going into gaps, there's quite a reluctance. I don't know, maybe the first time these two have batted together, as you mentioned, not a lot of cricket that's played by these teams, and maybe the judgment calls being made by the batters, not quite to the standard.
yes, communication seems to be missing. There's different contrast what was happening with in Mozambique when they were batting. There was a loud shout. If I have a look at that, said not out. Karabo, Olga seems to be going out about her business pretty quietly.
Yes, I think she has been quite impressive here, Olga. She hasn't been all over the place. Of course, we know that leg spin is one of those skills in cricket that is very difficult to control the ball, and she has done a brilliant job so far.
Yes, she has. She seems to have a pretty good cricketing brain also, and a good instinct. We have seen that she capitalized on a lot of misfields and a lot of small little errors in the Lesotho's, when the Lesotho was fielding. And now with the ball, she seems to be quietly going about her business. I think that's a plus for Mozambique.
Yes, and at this point, 13 overs gone, 37 for 4 is the score. Coming into ball here for Mozambique, Angelica Felipe Salomao. Coming to ball here at Bitumelo Pelengani. Still looking for wickets here, Mozambique, because Lesotho don't seem too keen to be getting runs.
Yeah, they don't. I don't know what is the problem, if there's a communication, there's an injury, one of the batters.
Did he score 2 in that tournament? He scored 2. Yeah, back to back. One was in a losing balls, but he was the only like batter who put up.
Yes, good start to the spell here by Angelica Felipe Salomao.
Felipe is back from the university end. Bowling to Butumelo. It's another wide again.
Yes, Bitumelo Pelengani not able to get too much timing on any of the strokes that she has played. Again, this will be the points of improvement for them as they go back home. I'm sure they will be facing some ICC tournaments in no time. And they will be hoping to see a level of improvement in themselves when they come up to those big events that are obviously a big opportunity in terms of qualification to either Division 1 of Africa, and beyond that the World Cup, Global World Cup qualifiers for women, and then eventually the World Cup itself. Of course, that's a long way from where we are here. These are very much developing nations.
Yes, it is. This tournament is a long way. That is next year, I think. So that's why such a tournament should be very welcoming for teams like this. Mozambique been going about their business, even though they sound a bit flat. But they've just been going through the overs. Another play and miss. Felipe been doing her job for her team and her captain. I think Mozambique is just trying to get through the overs as quick as they can now. As you can see, they're hurrying back to the bowler's mark and running in as soon as they can. That one was hit in the air to backward of square. There's a chase there. Finally, they decide to take a run. And as you see, there's a miscommunication. Didn't make up their mind if they wanted to go back for the second or not. But finally, they decide to settle for one. And it's a long time We haven't got a run off the bat.
Oh no! Hey, shaka linye sha. The boys Elkai. Morale menina. Morale.
Yes, then again, the batters, it seems like they're just going through the motion. It is Felipe, and again, another play and a miss,
I get the valve.
and another over
And she was in the other tournament.
being completed by Mozambique.
Ah, nana sithabisa ujuka ball. Ah, yothela amaphuthu lesho.
And after the 14th over, Lesotho is 40 for 4. Olga, just to continue from the golf course end to Butemelo. I think overs are finished.
Yes, it seems that Olga has bowled her full quota of overs. Umpire just letting her know. Can't bowl more than 4 overs in a T20 match.
No, you can't.
A change of bowling here. Looks like Rosalia Ayong coming in here to complete this next 15th over.
Change your bowler. Shirt number 10. Shirt number 10.
Just a bit quietness over the afternoon sunset. We should say good afternoon to any of our listeners as is tuning in now.
Change your bowler.
You're just tuning
Left
in
arm
to
coming over.
the BCA Kalahari Women's T20 tournament, which have a little draw between Lesotho and Mozambique. There's not much going on now. Mozambique bat first and goes a total of 138 for 8, leaving Lesotho 139 for victory. It seems like it's a bit unlikely that Lesotho will get to that score. Lesotho at the moment in the 14th over, they are 40 for the loss of 4 wickets. Mozambique still going about their business very quietly, trying to get through their overs. It's been a very quiet day for Lesotho. Just going through the motions. That was a top edge. Over the keeper's head, managed to field by the short third man. Mozambique is trying to register the second win of the tournament. Taking into consideration these two will be playing tomorrow in the morning again for the 3rd and 4th place in the tournament.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Moses. These two will be playing for the 3rd and 4th place playoff tomorrow in the morning, 10 o'clock start, and in the afternoon we will have the final of this BCA Kalahari T20, where Botswana will be taking on Rwanda, with Rwanda having swept past Botswana on 2 occasions. Botswana will be hoping to bounce back up tomorrow and maybe just steal that one from from under Rwanda's nose.
Yes, sure, that's the intention from Botswana, but we'll see what happened. But Botswana have a lot of work to do if they want to register a victory over Rwanda. They hasn't been doing too well against Rwanda the last 4 games. But let's hope they can pull one out of the bag tomorrow afternoon in this Kalahari T20 finals. Another over as completed by Mozambique. Hey Valley, anything to talk about batting wise? Anybody? Give me who has the Amelia Lucas is going to continue from the UB end, from the university end, to bowl to Butamelo. The Butamelo got a full toss and she hit it to back on the square, and that's 4 runs. That's a welcome relief for what's been happening. Things have been very quiet from the Lesotho's end.
Yes, indeed. Welcome boundary here as finally Pelengani here deciding to go hard and getting a boundary for Lesotho. She finally gets some timing. She has been struggling for a bit of timing with some of her shots, but getting rid of that one and placing it well.
Yes, it's definitely that would be a welcome boundary for Lesotho, since they're marching on to try to get the highest total of the of the tournament. Another switch again. It seems like there's more runs here. Can they manage to scrape 2? Are they making an attempt? It seems like there's a mix-up here, but they managed to get the 2 runs.
Big cheers here coming from the Lesotho dugout. They're appreciating the efforts now being put in by the batters. They were griping earlier when the batters did seem to not want to run for what seemed like quite obvious runs. But now they're appreciating the effort being put by the 2 that are out there.
Yes, it's a wake-up call probably. 6 runs from 2 balls. Butamelo seems to wake up a bit. There was a loud shout. Umpire adjusted. Shake his head, not out. It's been a very quiet afternoon on BCA Field 2. This game between Lesotho and Mozambique. Mozambique won the toss and chose to bat and made 138 for 8. In pursuit. Lesotho in the 16th over. It's 47 for 4. Felipe back to bowling 2. And that was hit to square leg, a short square. And that was fielded very safely by Regina. Another full toss that Butamelo flashed and missed. Mozambique has just completed their 16th over.
Yes, Butamelo there just missing out on a couple of loose deliveries. She did manage to get one away finally at the beginning of the over, but now at 47 for 4, Lesotho really are much closer to that score that they managed to get over earlier that was just above 50.
Yeah, yes indeed. Valley! Yeah.
batters. There's a substitute number 12 came in. Okay.
Oh, Hannah Yoga.
Sorry.
Oh, no power. I'm at home. Fala sar, menino. Fala sar. Bora lá, meninas! A Angélica come para no mangá que vai ter. Ah, ué, já se bonde, só que não, nem tu leve. 16 jovens. Bora lá, meninas! Tem nada a ver.
White ball.
Relaxa, Roganda. Relaxa. Ela vai ficar calma.
I think Lesotho resigned to lose in this game, and Mozambique quietly trying to get through the overs, going to a next victory, the second of the tournament.
Yes, of course, Lesotho having lost all the games up to this point, but I'm sure they would have picked up a lot of experience. As it goes, you can only learn from the fire. Can't learn by watching it.
Well, yes. As I said, we can be a little bit critical sometimes, but I think that there's a lot of positive from these two teams.
No ball called there by the square leg umpire as Young just releasing that one probably a little bit early and passes the batter over the waist height. A full toss here missed out on, but maybe she might not miss out on the free hit. Good shot at that one. It is a wide. They do manage to come across, and that is the 50 up for Lesotho.
Better.
Free hit still on.
Still a free hit.
Oh, a bit of whippage there to the leg side. Chase is on for the deep square leg fielder. Long on beater to it, and there's a good 2 runs there for Lesotho. There was a bit of whippage there, Mr. Moses. A bit of a Donny helicopter in that shot. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been quiet for a while. I think that's a welcome 2 runs. I think Lesotho is on their way to eclipse the highest total of the tournament so far.
White ball.
Pode chegar,
It's been a very quiet afternoon. Not much happening. Both teams seems like they resign to the results, but it's gonna happen. And just by saying that, and there's a no ball. There was a ball, but there was a no ball. Luckily for Lesotho, and there's going to be a free hit here. Butimela make a swipe at that and been bowled, and the umpire is signaling a no ball.
Another free hit here for Kalahari to take advantage of. So unfortunately misses that one, and that brings a close of the 17th over. A fairly fruitful one for Lesotho there.
Yes, it was. I think Lesotho has eclipsed the high score now. They are 55 for 4 off of 17. Some stats. Amelia. Bowling stats, Amelia. Sleeping these guys. Chibango is back in the attack. Now from the university end.
He was cut away nicely there on the offside. A bit of width offered there by Chipanga. Running hard, a bit of confusion. And missed by the keeper. She had all the time in the world to walk to the stumps. Decided to throw the ball and missed while the batter was halfway to the line. And more bizarre bit of decision making there by the Mozambique keeper, Christina Fernando Magaya. Once again, these two running between the wickets. Quite unsure. Ball cut away again, but this time there is a deep point. Well fielded by the fielder, settling down for one. Yes, a bit of tiredness creeping in here. Bit of loss in concentration there from the keeper, missing a chance to get another Lesotho wicket. Looks like Mozambique have given up on the cause of bowling Lesotho out here. Lesotho have done their job in frustrating the Mozambicans.
Yes, definitely. Lesotho has posted the highest total of the tournament so far.
This against a very tired looking Mozambican outfit at this point. Do know them for shouting Morale, Morale, but the Morale looks quite down at the minute.
Yes, surely.
Big effort there from Chipanga. So long haul, she is the opening bowler. She has gotten through a lot of work this week. That seems to be going down the leg side, but Pelangani just managed to get a bit of bat on that one. Might have even been the back of the bat. Scampering through for one. Scooped up in the air, but no distance on that one, actually saving her.
Vale. Bowling for
Better, new bowler, right arm.
Não falta uma pessoa lá no banco. Wicket, Isabelle.
From the golf course end. Flicked away over the leg side. Unfortunately for Pelenyani there, he went on one bounce to the fielder. Just as good a timing as she's found in this inning so far. A lot of excitement here in the Lesotho dugout. I think they're buoyed by the fact that this is their highest score, so this is their best betting showing of the tournament so far. This BCA Kalahari Women's T20 brought to you by the Botswana Cricket Association here at the Botswana Cricket Association Ovals.
Fan of these for the time. Fuck me around it. Fuck me around it. That's
Isabelle, concentra-se.
Isabel Christina Chuma really showing us that it has been a long day out here in Gaborone. Sixth match, of course, of this group stage. 6 T20 matches in the space of 4 days. Isabel Christina Chuma, of course, came into bat earlier and got Mozambique's scores moving right along. Spent a lot of energy swinging that bat around.
Yes, she got a quick 12 from 8 balls. Took 12 runs from 8 balls with 2 lost at boundaries.
Isabelle, vai. Dá a bola, dá a bola. Dá a bola.
Yes, calls from Morale from Isabel's teammates here. He is shaking her head. She's not happy with what's happening at the moment. A procession of wides in this over. This is the penultimate over of this match.
Yeah, a word of encouragement from teammate Alga.
Yes, and as this partnership has gone on, they've actually gained a lot of confidence, and they're taking runs that maybe they were doubtful of taking in the beginning.
Yes, there's a little improvement here in the scoring of their runs. This morning they managed to get 53, and now they're way past 60. So there's improvement.
Big swing and a boulder. Isabella Chuma after a very difficult over ends the partnership, which has been thrown in their side in terms of not being able to pick up a wicket. Full and straight is the order of the day, Mr. Moses, and it has proved fruitful for Chuma there.
Yes, that is the national anthem for this tournament. Full and straight in the positive side.
Yes, and Mabotwana, they received very warmly by her teammates in the dugout. Appreciation of her efforts, spending some time in the middle there. It looks like Lesotho really do appreciate this effort from their teammates. Seeing the improvement as the tournament has gone on, as you said, this is their highest total so far. I'm sure it will provide some encouragement that tomorrow they can surpass it again.
Yes. Slight improvement, one step at a time, and they have improved during this tournament. Butumelo for Lesotho is standing firm here. That was smacked to mid wicket.
Yes, Mamotepa there, indulging herself. Step through, say, a wide mid wicket forward square leg region, getting a 4 for her country, and greeted with big cheers here from the Lesotho dugout, who are in big spirits. Great spirits. You would believe that they're actually the ones winning the game, with Mozambique morale a little bit down. Lesotho here singing and dancing, very happy at what's happening right now. That ends the 19th over, and Lesotho are high flying at the moment, with the score at 72 for 4.
Yes, I think that is the highest run score for the tournament. As I said, they have been improved gradually as the tournament goes on. This is the final over of the game. Maybe they can get to 80. Maybe they have target Mozambique and Saddam. Let's see how close we can get to them. This is the final over of this game.
The sun going down here in Gaborone as the last over is set to be completed.
Não, ele está a falar um bocado que vocês estavam fora, não um bocado da direita, da pessoa onde estava.
So 2 balls to begin the final over here. James Moses going into tomorrow. Looking at these two teams, what do you think the goal for the both teams might be? Lesotho, of course, having shown some fight, probably losing the least wickets that they have in the tournament, and as well as getting the high score that they have. I'm sure this will be a big positive day for them. Twice today they have broken their own record for the tournament, and with the third and fourth playoff tomorrow, I'm sure they might be going to sleep with a little bit of a dream.
Yes, even though they haven't won a game for the tournament, maybe tomorrow may be the first game. They're getting closer and closer. Only if they can reduce some of those extras, I think they will give them a much better chance. They have bowled 40 extras. That is 6.4 overs extra. If they can cut that down even into half, and you subtract that from the total that they have and the total that they're posting here, who knows? There's a possibility.
And a bowl there. Something for Mozambique to celebrate late in the day. Stina Magaya Hyong hitting the pad of Itumela Pelanyanu, who's had a long vigil at the crease. Hitting a pad and knocking back her off stump.
Vale, Butumelo. What?
From 32.
Mozambique here, winning the match.
And what was the
Mozambique here winning the match. Soto 73 for 6. In jolly spirits as the game comes to an end here, as the players shake hands. We're very happy with their efforts for today. Mozambique, of course, winning the match, but you wouldn't tell that by the way things are ending here. Mr. Moses, another day of entertaining cricket that we have seen here at the BCA.
Ladies, to the BCA Kalahari Women's T20 tournament. It was a very good game today. Mozambique won the toss and decided to bat first, and Mozambique managed to get the highest total of the tournament so far. I think we should give a round of applause to that. I think we have seen massive improvements about both teams, and also Lesotho, one of my favorite teams. Once again, they have bypassed the highest total of the tournament again by scoring 73 runs again today. So I think we should give a round of applause. Yes, Mozambique bat first, and they made 138 for 7. In pursuit, Lesotho 73 for 6. Mozambique won by 65 runs, and a round of applause for Mozambique. Yes, it's been a very mixed performance by everyone. We have Olga in the Yes, let me finish that. Olgo, the man of the match, but is need for us to kind of shed some light on some of the other performance. Fernando also get 24 from 31 from Mozambique, and Chuma 12 from 8. That was a hot 12 from 8 with 2 boundaries. From the Lesotho side, it's very encouraging. Lamima bowled of 4 overs, 3 wickets for 33 runs. And the captain always do good as well. Maneo, 4 overs, 2 for 30. But against, I guess, rewardingly, Olga did manage to get the man of the match. Just a word in Olga. In the previous games, you've been batting in the middle order. The last couple of games, you've been promoted, and it seems to be doing very well. Could you kind of enlighten us what the reasons for that?
Hi. Em primeiro lugar, estou a agradecer por ter ganhado esse troféu. Eu não esperava. Depois de 5 anos que eu não estou a jogar, até hoje eu ter esse troféu é de louvar.
All right, thank you. It's a bit emotional here. Well done, Olga. Could we have the loser captain, Manel? Sorry again, we meet again, Manel. You did say you guys will try to improve, which you did. It wasn't much, but I can see the slight improvement. Taking into consideration you have the 3rd and 4th place tomorrow, sure you're having one eye on that, and I hope you guys can do much better tomorrow. Overall, maybe you could tell us what was the plan going into this game in particular?
Truthfully, the plan was to win this game. We really wanted this one badly, but it's true it didn't go the way we wanted it, but we improved and it's promising. Apart from that, I'm so certain that tomorrow we're taking this one.
All right, we have some concerns here. You have bowled 40 extras again. This morning you bring it down to 28 and you're back up to 40. I think you'll have to adjust those situations in order for you to try to come probably win that game tomorrow.
Yes, we did have many extras this time around, but we're going to make sure that we try to minimize them. We kind of did realize where we went wrong, what was going on, the pressure and everything. So we're going to make sure that we calm down and we clear our mindset. That's really important for us, the mindset.
All right, Skip. Good luck for tomorrow and go and get some needly rest.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Could I get the winning captain? Yes, you can speak in your language.
Yes.
It was a good win for you again today. There was a lot of positive. Looking forward for the game tomorrow for 3rd and 4th place. What is your plans? What is your expectation for tomorrow?
Ok, em primeiro lugar agradecer pela vitória e dizer que os planos de amanhã é a mesma coisa, ganhar o jogo para conseguirmos estar em 3º lugar. Thank you.
Whatever it is, it sounds very positive, but good luck for tomorrow.
Yes,
in the 3rd and 4th game.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay.
And this brings the ends of the post-match presentation for today. And good night. Thank you.